please come to us at the sheriff's office or send us a PO. Our PO is police, POLICE. City Hall is not the place to make your complaints. It's not. You come to us, we have an internal affairs department, and we go through each and every complaint and we interview the deputy, and then we get back with the person that made the complaint. It's not handled by myself or the sheriff.
Oh, did I miss the
It
opening?
is handled by Under Sheriff Garcia, who is the head of internal affairs. We take every complaint very serious because we care about every single person in Los Santos and Blaine County. That's all I have.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sit down.
It doesn't look like anyone from the medical department is here. Am I wrong in that? Okay. Well, I know that we just jump right back to the council quickly. I know that some people wanted to say some things, as well as Councilwoman Casey King would like to say her final address. So please, in your own time, however you'd like to do it.
Okay. It's very short. Um, First off, it's a pleasure and an honor to sit in the seat and serve the citizens of Los Santos. I do realize that technically I was not voted into this seat, but I truly hope that you are all happy with the work I put forth on behalf of you all. I truly love this city and want to see it thrive. Although I didn't run again for my seat, this is not goodbye. I'm definitely going to be running again in the future and hope that you will grant me the privilege to serve you all again. Thank you all to my fellow council members and the mayor's office for all that you are doing and will continue to do to improve our wonderful city. Smoochy boochies.
Thank you very much. Does anyone else have anything from the council you'd like to bring up, mention? No? Okay.
No, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I was waiting to make sure nobody else had anything.
All right, Dana, come on.
He's been waiting.
Come on up, Mr. Dawn. Dean
Now, first, I want to apologize. Been suffering from some pretty bad allergies. I've never been out here. I'm coming from the Midwest, and I don't know what it is with the palm trees, but boy, they're really messing with me. I actually got a lot to say, but I hope you forgive me if I don't make it all the way through. Um, First off, I'm glad you brought up coming to you instead of coming to City Hall. I disagree. There are people that are afraid to come to you. I feel not everyone, but some people, because they don't think anything will get done, and if they can't voice, don't trust who they want to. They trust us more than you. I would just hope that if anything is true in those allegations, I hope that the AI puts the same vigor into an investigation as they would any other citizen, and whatever comes out of it comes out of it. On that note, one person on the council who was adamantly against the change in the preamble. I want to state clearly that that is not the way we do things. That is not the way this country works. We fight in here. We make charge, argue for change, just like Cody did. All he did was do what we ask of democracy. He came in, he fought for his ideas, belief. He convinced the majority of people, according to the council, and it was passed. I argued the best I could argue. It was
Yes,
passed
you
through our
did.
highest, and it was passed by the highest law in the land. So it is law now. Whether we like it or not, that is the law, and we obey the law. So I do not endorse, and I hope whoever did that to Cody, and if those allegations are substantial, I really hope those people are punished. Now, along that same line, along with Cody, and he has his rights to try to put forth the ideas that he believes the community believes in. I believe that a lot of this community still believe in this country and that flag. So every time I speak from now, from as long as I'm in council, part of my time will be given to doing the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't ask you to stand up and do it if you don't want to. I want to. I'm proud to do it. I just ask that you would respect my right and time and my ability to speak what I want when I'm standing giving my speech. Yeah, it's got to get ready for this.
Oh, you're doing it now.
Yeah. Like I said, as long as I'm on council, I will do this every time I stand up. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. That's
Thank
all I
you
have.
very much, Councilman Dana. Very much appreciated. Okay. Well, we have exhausted the council, so I know that the DOJ has something they'd like to mention, or I can mention it for you, Chief Justice.
We do. What is that?
The expedited expungement.
Oh, that's nearly over. People are losing out on the opportunity. Nothing to speak about. It's in the billboard. Nobody's come forward, so I guess they're happy with the existing record.
Does it run
All right.
tomorrow, or am I wrong on that?
The 5th of May. I have here.
5th of May. Yeah.
The one time out
We extended our
expedited
hand if they
expungement.
don't want to take it. I mean, it's not something that we're forcing people to do. It was just an opportunity for them. I guess everybody happy with their lives currently, which is fine. No, we ain't begrudging that. That's up to them.
Ooh. Yes, Chief Justice. Oh my God, I'm so silly. Sorry, everybody. Councilwoman Amber Chaser does have new business to bring up. Would you like to do that now, Ms. Chaser?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't aware it was quite the time to do that.
Oh, that's all
Um,
right. Go ahead.
Sure.
We're a little bit all over the place, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah, one second, let me get my paper. Bear with. Yes. Hello, everybody. This is Los Santos. I'm here to speak about a new bill that I'm trying to get passed right now within the state. It's currently under review by the DOJ, but I've been working close proximity with
Proximity.
the proximity. Thank you. With
You're
the
welcome.
sheriff's department and the pillbox medical. Basically, I made the bill is the creation. It's going to be the creation of the Protection of Medical Personnel Act, the POMP Act, and basically what led me to draft this bill was Otto's open letter that he posted on the bulletin boards a few weeks ago. It was basically sort of a cry for help that the EMS and medical staff here in the city are at their wits' end. They've been targeted by criminals, the hassled and attacked, and it's a plea that for those individuals to stop doing so and please would bail. We want to help everybody in the city. I personally find when I read this letter, I personally found this disgusting that this had to be written in the first place, and so it fueled me to draft the new bill. This bill would provide extra protections for individuals of the medical profession in the form of stiffer fines and times for individuals who do commit crimes or mostly violent felonies against medical staff and on medical grounds. Again, this is still a work in progress. It's been approved several drafts and there might be approved several more. But as right now, there are 3 sections to this bill. I'll try to sum each one basically for you so save time. The first one is the sentencing of manslaughter and attempted manslaughter on individuals who do attack hospitals. I am proposing that if an individual attacks a hospital when there are currently patients in the ICU, that said individuals that do attack or committed crimes on the hospital grounds are open to the charge of depending on if the individuals in ICU, their deaths are a result of their lack of care while staff was prevented or not, be charged either the charge of manslaughter, which we do have in the penal code right now, or attempted manslaughter, which will be a new law that'll be added to the penal code. Basically, I feel that this is an additional punishment for these individuals to be considered. I mean, we do sometimes have people in the ICU critically hang on for life, and having people prevent staff from treating these individuals because for their own nefarious ways, that should be considered in their sentencing once they are caught. The second act of my bill would be to add the charge of attempted manslaughter to the penal code. I'm suggesting basically the following would read as follows. And again, the DOJ will review the legality of this. Attempted manslaughter, a non-violent felony. No person shall commit any reckless or criminal negligent act with disregard for human life that threaten the life of another. I'm suggesting that it would be 120 months with a $1,500 fine. I believe that's the same time of fine as attempted second-degree murder, with the main difference being non-violent. The reason I'm proposing this is because the difference between manslaughter and murder is murder is premeditated, where manslaughter is not. It's more of the reckless cause. So that's why I'm saying that's the difference between the two charges. It's a very slight one, but I feel like an important one. And I would be seeing what the Chief Justice feels about adding that to the penal code. And then the next part of my bill, one second, would be amended to the Constitution, and this was strongly advised by the Sheriff's Department. I was been working with them. Again, this is a work in progress. These might change in the future, other further discussion. But right now, it is we're thinking of doing an amendment to the Public Law 009. The public law is due. That's the public law that protects government employees 100 feet within the government facilities. Right now, it's triple the time of the crime if a certain felony is committed within 100 feet of a government facility. Talking to the sheriff's department, we have decided that we are going to add that effect to the fines as well, and we are considering timesing both the fine and time by 9 times. So, for example, if you committed aggravated assault on a medical personnel or at Pillbox Medical, it would be 315 months and $2,700 fine. If you kidnap a medical professional at a anywhere or at a facility or a hospital, that'll be 720 months and $11,250 fine. I know this seems drastic charges and fines, but that's the point. We can't have our medical personnel fearing for their lives and trying to do their job. This has gone way too far. We're making this a clear message that you're not to mess with medical personnel here in the city. They're here for everyone's betterment. They don't take sides in criminals or law. They help anybody who needs it. So yes, these seem drastic. That's the point. We're making a clear message. Don't do this. And if you do, you're risking a lot, and that's on you. And then that's basically the law. I have next section of my bill would be just definitions. Medical personnel will refer to all doctors, nurses, EMS, psychiatrists, and lifeguards currently employed in the state of San Diego. Medical facilities would be, of course, all hospitals, medical clinics, and lifeguard stations currently in operation within the state. I did also include a clause for emergency. Say an emergency when makeshift medical grounds or medical facilities are placed due to like a flood or something like that. They would have the same temporary privileges as long as the state emergency is in effect. Once the state emergency is declared over, then those areas would go back to being regular areas. And then finally, on duty would be referred to any personnel that are clocked in, medical personnel that are clocked in and performing the medical services, and and they would include any short meal and bathroom breaks that they take during their shift. So basically, if a bunch of medical personnel go into Burger Shot to get some food real quick while they're on duty, that's not going to be a way for criminals to find a cop out of my bill. They're still on duty; it still counts. And that's basically my bill. Again, it's still being reviewed by the DOJ, but I'm presenting it today for any feedback for anybody in the public. I'm open to it. And yeah, thank you for letting me share this bill with you.
Thank you very much, Councilwoman. Again, we will hold questions until the end. I did just have one last thing to say about the candidacies in council. So the debate that was scheduled for tomorrow has been canceled for obvious reasons. If they're not that obvious, the reasons being that there were 3 seats and 3 candidates. So, pretty self-explanatory. So those candidates were Robert Danob, Riley Bouchard, and Clyde McCline. Clyde, I don't think is here tonight. Am I correct in saying that? Yep, seems like it. So their term will officially begin next week. And the people who are here, Robert Danob and Riley Bouchard, you are welcome to come up and, talk about your next term. And members from the public, you are welcome to ask them questions in lieu of a debate. And I think we can get right into that. So if anyone members from the public has questions or concerns about anything we've talked about today, please come up to the podium and form an orderly line.
Wait a minute.
What?
Brad, I thought we were giving our campaigns spiels here.
You can do that if you want.
Oh, well, Riley.
All right, I'll get up.
All right. Sorry, ma'am. If you could just sit down for just a moment.
All right. I wrote down a little something just because I'm really bad at talking. So, first, I'd like to start by saying it sucks that we cannot have a vote again. I wish that more people would run for city council, honestly. So, if people are considering it and are just kind of afraid to run, you can see me. My door's always open, metaphorically, of course, but I can answer any and all questions that you have about being on city council. I mean, it's not as scary as it sounds. It might seem a little boring, but we definitely need some people on council and getting things done. So I just want to see people at least, put their names in and try. But I've been reelected by default, so I will be continuing my work on the Nipple Project, which is in the final stages of execution. I will be reviewing the Constitution in great detail to make sure it's fair for everyone. And most importantly, I will be cutting through all the red tape between the citizens of the city and the government. Like I said, my door is always open. So anyone who has, questions or issues that would want assistance from city council, please just see me or you can write to Rebel. But I just want to make sure that everyone is heard at the end of the day. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Congrats, Riley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Twitter one, anyways.
Thanks.
Dana, would you like to speak?
Yeah, just wanted to let you know I was really looking forward to this election and debating and such. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So I'm just basically going to announce that my proxy, should I ever miss a meeting, is Hefe's Cock.
Congrats, Dana.
Okay. Now, if the members of the public would like to come up, we can answer some questions. Please state your name and your question or concern.
Okay, thank you. Hi, my name is Jasmine Sky, Deputy Sky. Mine was more about like a statement as opposed to actually does anyone have any food? I feel like I'm about to faint. Thank you. I apologize. Thank- All right. I promise you this is not a scheme to purchase food from this wonderful establishment, but I just need to eat this real quick. Sorry. All right. Sorry. My name is Deputy Sky. I just started I came back to LSSD just yesterday. It's good to see some of your faces. I'm just going to piggyback on something that you had stated. You stated they trust us more than you in regards to LSSD. I think that's a really bold statement. But the
I-
thing is,
I'm sorry, just to clarify, I said there are those who trust us more than you.
you said they trust us more than you. And in regards to that, if you do have a problem, please come down to LSSD. And I know that sometimes you don't want to, and sometimes you don't want to speak to us. But like Eastwood has stated, we have an IA for a reason. Not to utilize them means that there's no point of us having that. Just like if you had a problem with someone from City Hall, you wouldn't come to the police or to the hospital. You would do it within that section, if that makes any sense. And I think we're trying to change the way of having you feel comfortable speaking up. And if you do have a problem, come talk to me. I don't know, but we would like for that to stay in the actual department that the issue is. We do have IA Garcia to take care of those matters. So I just wanted to bring that up, why it's important for you to do that at the place that you have a problem with, not another place.
Yeah, and
That's
I
all.
agree with you 100%. And like I said, I encourage people to trust the police. But I mean, it would be silly to say that there is no one in the city that doesn't trust the police. Just like everyone assumes we're all crooks up here. You know, there are people who don't trust the police. So what other voice do they have to reach out to if not the city council?
Can I also ask, do you guys all have access to that police mailbox? Because that's my concern, is if I'm writing to police and it's about police and they read that, I mean, the one person I'm complaining about, that could be a personal issue, right?
If you are addressing it to that specific person, it's only for that specific person's eyes. So if you say to me, Sky, it would only be for my eyes. No one else is supposed to be able to see that or access that. That is only for
Okay.
me. If you do have a thing where you're feeling anxious about that and you're like, I don't want, just in case someone happens to grab that letter, doesn't think about it, opens it, and sees something that you don't want other people to see, come directly to me. Come directly to that person that you need to talk to, or talk to one of our wonderful dispatchers, and they'll set up some sort of arrangement. I know it's difficult because a lot of people aren't available, but we're definitely trying to do that. And I get the concern that not everyone feels comfortable talking to the police. But if it's police regards, it needs to stay within the police. And I feel like going to talk about something that is going to have to come over to the police anyways, so IA can handle it, going to a middleman, it just doesn't make sense to me. I want people to trust us, and I know that it's hard to do, but please, let's try to use that. You know, if you do have a problem, please come see us, please.
I think, thank you very much for your words. I think I'll just bounce off of it as well and kind of share my opinion. If you do not trust that your concerns will be listened to, your actions shouldn't be to completely avoid sharing that information with the sheriff's department. It should be to at least give them the opportunity to prove you wrong, right? If you say, they're never going to do anything with this information, they're never going to actually, question this deputy that did this to me or whatever, give them the opportunity to prove you wrong, give them the information, let them know, address it to the internal affairs, and see what happens. If you're disappointed with the actions that they take post that, then there's avenues you can go down. But admittedly, I feel that the mayor's office and the city council isn't that avenue, especially not the first point of call. The first point of call is to send a letter to internal affairs at the sheriff's department. Thank you.
If I may add something as well. Oh, sorry,
Of
Jen.
course, Councilwoman Chaser.
Just real quick, just to go before, I just want to say, I say that as my recent experiences with the sheriff's department, they are getting a lot better from the early days. I think they have earned that the public's trust into letting them look into these affairs correctly. I have been spoken to the sheriff many times, uh, just regarding cases and also some concerns that people have come up with me about, and he has taken them seriously, have taken statements and whatnot. So I do believe, as your friend Emma Chaser, your friendly public defender here, uh, yes, they're taking your concerns seriously. Please, if you have any uh, bad experiences or concerns with with a sheriff's deputy, please, reach out to the sheriff's department. Let them have a chance to look into it. The only question I have is would this mean that head of IA, or I believe it's Under Sheriff Garcia, is she going to be available more often, or has there been people added to her staff? Because it's been my understanding she's solely IA, and I hardly ever see her around the city. I believe she's been ill. And that's a sheriff's department.
I'll answer that one. So, as Amber did just mention, it is only Garcia who is a part of our internal affairs department. No one else has shown interest. It's only one person. She is coming back from being very sick, and expect to see her more often.
I've seen her in the last 2 days personally. Thank you, Sheriff.
Go ahead,
That's
JJ.
all.
Oh, okay. My name is John Johnson. And specifically, this question is actually representing Rebel News with the scoop. Deputy Mayor, I hate to bring this to your attention, but there has been rumblings in the city and rumors, and I'm going to quote here, and I want to stress this is not from me, that you are a power-hungry bitch.
Point of order.
Well, I'm still gonna say it. You're
Point
a
of
power-hungry
order.
bitch.
Point
that
of
you are
order.
Trying to privatize.
Point of order, Mayor.
Why this is
It's a
an
direct
open
quote.
forum. It's a direct quote, not from me, and I want to hear.
Point
the
of order,
response.
Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Mayor, got anything to say? Okay.
Okay, you got nothing to say.
So,
Carry on.
Deputy Mayor, would you like rumors get people killed in the city? And there is a lot of hatred towards you right now. Are you trying to privatize Pillbox? Could you speak on this publicly and on the record, please?
Happily, there is absolutely zero truth to these rumors. Any council member here can attest to that. And in actuality, I was the person that pointed out the hospitals are not a private entity, they're a government institution, as per the San Andreas Medical and Mental Care Act of 1985 in the Constitution. I have letters that also verify this, where I was told it was private, but I pointed out it was government.
I appreciate that comment, and I would just like to say, in response to the person that called you a power-hungry bitch, I said there's no way in hell you do that. That makes no sense for the deputy mayor to privatize Pillbox. We need EMS workers, events, and helping people in general. So I just want to say that I did defend you on that. I did want to bring it up and have it on the record that there is rumors going around about you. My second point would be graffiti. It's getting a bit of a joke. I'm in my car. I go from Cool Beans up to, I don't know, say City Hall, and I'll see, 50 at least tags around the city. I have personally started removing them myself. However, due to certain people not being very happy about it, I may or may not have been threatened because of removing of the tags. Is that something City Hall can possibly look into the future of maybe hiring someone or even asking the, and I'm sorry to put this on the sheriffs and deputies, in the quiet times that maybe they can remove it, because I really don't think they're going to go threaten the deputies. The graffiti is an absolute joke. I want to speak on that. I personally removed 6 from the mall yesterday. Inside.
Could this be offered as a community service of some sort?
That's a good idea.
Oh,
Fair enough.
What
I
about
think
all
it's
the
a-
employees at
idea.
Weasel News and stuff get together and have a little work party as a community outreach program?
Okay.
Clean
party
up
to
the
clean?
city.
The issue with it being community is that they're still going to be targeted by the gangs, groups, MCs that are that are tagging all these places. It's going to be extremely unsafe for them to do so. I kind of do it under the cover of night when
Yeah,
I'm
community
removing
service
them.
is usually led by a police officer, if I'm not mistaken.
And also,
Correct, it is.
use that. Sorry, and I was thinking community service for individuals who committed crimes, like part of their punishment.
Yes, yes.
You know,
Yeah,
like
not-
picking,
not just
like
general-
picking garbage
right,
off the side of the road. I don't think we're
Yep.
we're asking civilians.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the problem with that is the police department have enough staff to be able to sacrifice a man for community service.
The other problem,
So
sorry, the other
community
problem from that
service.
also stems that nobody even gets community service because the PD just send everybody to jail anyway.
They wouldn't have to.
So that could be an alternative option to have people do community service instead of being sent to jail.
Correct.
That is why the bail system is going to fix all that problem.
Good point.
My third point, the Bone Zone. Whilst it's a good idea to recognize Chief Justice Harris, I feel like it was a complete waste of our time. It did not happen. It did not need to come to council. It did not need to be a bill or whatever asking permission to put up a $50 placard. In fact, hell, you should have even thrown a celebration for the guy. But it really didn't need to come to City Hall. It was a massive waste of our time. And I do like to point out that I feel like
What do you
it's a
mean,
bit
the
of a
guy
joke.
right behind you?
Yep, I'm very much aware of that, sir. And I clearly
Good.
just said you
Keeping
deserve to
an
be
eye on you.
celebrated. Oh, you can keep an eye on whatever you want.
In
Mr.
fact, I'm
Harris
keeping
has-
two eyes on you.
The fourth point I have to make, as I am the only person here that's willing to talk.
Hold on. I wanted to comment on that.
Oh, sorry.
'cause I couldn't disagree with you more. You know, that you may think it's silly from your perspective. To me, I look at it as a way to honor a man who puts whatever you think you put into this city, probably multiply that by 10. I guarantee you, behind the scenes.
Yeah, I said it should be recognized.
Yeah,
the only thing I said that was silly
hold
is
on.
it being bring up
yeah,
at
but-
council.
Yeah, that's just it. You may not feel it was worth 10, 15 minutes that we spent, or however many minutes you think it was. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. To me, it was worth it. And that's my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, may I
Again,
address
I,
this point, please?
Please.
I don't feel like we need to be doing nothing on the Bone Zone because that's an internationally recognized zone. I don't need no placarding and whatever. Now, I appreciate it, but I don't need no reward from the city either. I do my job, and we're going to get them in the Bone Zone sooner or later. Then they're going to learn about it. So maybe we just need to withdraw this whole issue then.
It has been. It has been.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
So what we talking about then? And why?
Well, if I may carry on, sir, if you don't mind.
Oh, proceed.
As I just said, I just thought it was a bit of a waste of time for City Council to sit through it. As you can't you can't keep people's retention enough as it is, and then a silly thing to come up. Again, I do believe you should be recognized. I want that on the record. Thank you very much. The fourth thing, the mall. I see that we've got the PO. Really happy about that. Again, I really feel like this should be a beating hub of the community in the city, a place that everyone should feel safe. I would like to bring up a fundraiser for a games room. Like pool tables, like darts, that kind of things. Like just a couple of put into one of those empty rooms. If that was something that could possibly be done. Again, it's
I'm a little bit worried about you calling it a beating up. What do you call it? A beating
heart
hub
of
and
the
safety at
community.
the same time.
Yeah, it's a safe place to be.
Oh, I thought you said beat.
Yeah, it's a
With a T.
beating heart of the community.
Oh, sorry, I'm bad. I thought you
No,
said
it's okay.
beating
No, you're
hub,
fine.
like a place where you can all get together and go beating each other up.
I mean, sure, if you want to do that, go for it.
Plenty of those exist.
On safety, I
Um,
mean, it wasn't gelling.
I'll just comment on the mall. That's a huge project. You know that I've been working on. Takes
That's why
time.
I'm trying to help.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I support you doing that if you wish to do it. But just know that alternative is to basically there is no guarantee that it will be done quicker if you
I
fundraise
understand that.
or if you just brought it to my attention and I tried to implement it. There wouldn't be expedience on a fundraiser.
Well, I'll give you this option then. If you write to the SBA, as I feel like they have your ear, if you get the okay for it, I will personally fundraise for it.
All right, sure. Yeah, I can do that.
My last point, and this was added on, was the IA issue. Now, I bumped into police earlier. I specifically went down to the police station. I spoke to Deputy Sky, who was very professional, very welcoming to talk to. Now, I had an issue about, I think, a month ago, where myself and my lawyer, Amber Chaser, we ended up speaking with Cherry Garcia, and I was unlawfully shot. Now, Garcia completely agreed, myself and Amber, said that it was gonna, the attempted assault of a corrections officer, whatever the charge is, apologies, I don't actually remember, was going to get scrubbed off the record. It's still on there. There has also been no compensation for the time and fine that I spent in jail.
I'm just going to interrupt you there. I don't. What purpose is the council for this? I think this is something you need to go to DOJ.
My point
about.
is, on the IA discussion, bringing it to internal affairs, nothing has happened in over a month. And I kind of had enough of it, went spoke to Deputy Sky, who then I think was going to speak to Eastwood, who has been nothing but a help, by the way. It was because of Eastwood that it was deemed unlawful shooting.
Okay.
My point being is that Cherry Garcia has not been around, and I feel like I basically just got forgotten, and the police officer that shot me has got away with it, come back, he's got his shiny new clothes and his shiny new car, and nothing's been done
Okay,
about it.
I am sorry that you have had that experience. I do think there are more appropriate channels to discuss this. I
Yeah, I already
suggest
tried
going
the appropriate
through.
channels.
Well, it would be DOJ and the Sheriff's Department. As City Council, there is not necessarily anything
Well,
you
I'm
can
only
do
bringing it
about
up
this.
because IA, Mr. Eastwood himself, sorry, Deputy Eastwood himself, Lieutenant Eastwood himself came up and stood here, right here, and spoke about it. And that's the only reason I bring it up. It's a rebuttal that I went through the correct channels and I got forgotten about. And that is what I'm bringing up.
Okay, well, I mean, we do have the sheriff here. I'm sure he'd be happy to speak with you after about this, and I suggest maybe Chief Justice also be part of that conversation as well and see what something can be done about that.
Well, I appreciate the council's time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. If there is no other business, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Nobody? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay. This council session is now adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for attending. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, I personally just don't really know what to say. But you know what?
Dungarees.
I did want to talk to you.
It's overalls.
It's dungarees.
It's overalls.
It's overalls. It's overalls. It's all
That's
right.
right. Thank you for admitting.
Sheriff and Chief Justice, if you two would like to.
Hi, Kelly. It's good to see you.
Go to the go to the.
Kelly, did you
appropriate
see
channel.
where the lieutenant governor went?
Nothing anyway. Yep,
No, she left
exactly.
mid-meeting.
Yeah, she did. Okay.
Well, I'm happy that you
I'll
said
try and
something.
catch her.
Of course, it falls on deaf ears, but we hear you.
I was listening.
Yeah. But we hear you, so
I
it's
can-
unfortunately all we
I
can give
can
you at
fall
this
asleep
point.
Standing up.
Yep.
Do you
I
want to
took
see?
a little nap too.
It's okay.
I can
You did
fall
great,
asleep.
though.
Miss
I can fall
Bouchard.
I'm
asleep
happy you said
instantly.
something.
and Hart, I'm gonna try and find the lieutenant
JJ?
governor. She left mid-meeting, but
Mhm.
I'll catch her and I'll.
Would I
be-
be able to ask who the
Oh,
source
no.
is?
Just kidding.
I mean, I feel like you have
Because
a
you
right
read
to
it
know.
out
Name
loud,
in the,
yeah.
in the thing
Yes,
for
I did.
my
You're
email.
right. Have we got someone
Yale
we can do in
City.
private?
How'd you walk in
Sure.
as soon
And I
as
can give you a
that
411 of the whole thing.
Yes, please.
Yeah, maybe I could do a whole campaign.
Okay.
I felt you had a right to know, you know.
No, I appreciate it.
Oh, there
That's
you
how
are. They're
rumors get
they're
stopped.
waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
There.
All right. So did you want to do that first, and then we can talk after, since you've been waiting?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be
It's
around.
all good
Noodle soup.
for you. You better have another bite. Cause you can't slay it if you don't try it.
Go ahead, eat it.
Come on, come on.
No. Kelly, I'm glad you got to say your piece.
Me too.
Me 3.
Yeah, I think Cody and Riley were polite yesterday. Power hungry bitch.
Who you think said?
That's why
No,
as soon
what?
as he's done with his meeting, I want to know who the source is.
Oh, he'll
It's a
tell you.
source. He's not going to tell you.
Yeah.
No, he read it publicly on the record, so that's slander to my name that's been publicly documented, and whoever the source is spreading it around town. So that's a shot to my credibility. So if I did want to sue them for defamation, it would be federal obstruction if he did not provide who the source is.
Wouldn't we technically have to give a subpoena though?
He
Not
says
saying
he's
you're
more
wrong.
than willing to, though.
Oh, okay.
Just privately.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Could you do me a favor? I would like to speak to Jitty after you're done speaking with him.
I'll let him know.
No rush.
Yeah. Right now,
Thank
he
you.
wants to talk to the DOJ about that IA matter. And I figure since he's been waiting, get him while you have him.
Right. No, I mean he is right.
Can help you
This-
with?
Oh, this is
Holly Steelfist?
this is Miss Fiss. Yes, she's the assistant defense attorney. The district attorney.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm Athena. I'm chief of staff. I don't think I've got
I
to meet
can't
you
imagine making those claims about somebody with zero evidence, just off hearsay alone.
Yeah, I think this. I'm
Hi, Ms.
starting a
Steelfist.
new.
I'm Robert Daynob. I'm a councilman.
I'm starting a new radio show. I'm considering on the Rebel Radio, where I go over, laws and what legal definitions and stuff that educate the public. And I'm kind of thinking maybe my first episode should be about slander.
Yeah.
I might need to go to
Fine people in
slander and
January, really
liberal,
hot, by the way.
libel.
Yeah, because
You
if
know,
you
if there's
can't
one
prove
thing that-
anything you're saying, and someone suffers damages because of it, you're responsible. You need to take
Yeah,
accountability for the reckless things that come out of your mouth.
They can civilly sue you, and they can prove that they have financial damage, and they can even emotional damage. If you talk to a psychiatrist, then yeah, you can get financially punished for that.
Well, good luck. I hope you can figure it out, Kelly, because I know that Miss Casey here still didn't get answers for when she was impersonated through mail.
Oh, you see, that's a
Yes,
coward.
that-
You can't prove who wrote a letter, especially if, forgery.
Yeah.
But this is somebody telling somebody else, so somebody had to hear this. You had to see the person that's spouting the nonsense.
And I have a feeling that individual in question regarding those lawyers, due to other circumstances, has been federally dealt with and is no longer in the city. No, I can't. This hunch, I can't prove that's the same individual, but
You doing all right, buddy?
Fontaine to get
I'm
to the
shocked no one had
point.
questions about my.
The nuts. Get to the nuts.
Well, I mean, I think I've shown nothing but nuts every time I speak.
Well, I think maybe everyone understands it, and it was very
So-
thorough.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pleasant with.
how long is will the safe zones be imposed?
It's the same as they are currently, and they're not changing that. The 100 feet from every government facility.
Oh, okay. I misheard what I thought.
What
you
if they're
said, 'cause I
out
thought-
in a like on a call or something like that? Does it
No,
still?
that for medical personnel, yes. See, mine's something specific to medical personnel, but by changing Public Law 9, that's all government officials. So as long as and I kind of see why the sheriff's department kind of pushed that, because they kind of get benefits off it too. Not that I disagree with it. So we here in City Hall, but basically all departments within 100 feet of a public facility, those times 9 would count for. Medical personnel, though, in my bill, that's when they're out and about on duty, because they're often getting, attacked while they're responding to calls or hold up or we're off or whatever. That's what that wasn't happening to the Stephanie down at this Gucci beach for a while.
Yeah, well, I guess my question would have been, say this measure doesn't help because nothing else has. How many steps are we away from those areas just being declared safe zones and putting government military?
That was actually suggested by the sheriff's department. However, when I talked to Priya when she was a councilwoman, she had talked to the lieutenant governor and governor, and it's just her strong understanding that they are adamantly against green zones.
Yeah, I understand 100%, but we can't keep a hospital
take it up.
staff. No, I'm just saying that this doesn't work. We got to let it be known that this doesn't work. I don't know what we're going to do.
I mean, you can say that you've taken the necessary steps.
Yep.
And this is the only thing that you
Yeah.
have left. I mean, definitely.
Trust me, I hope it works.
Yeah, I think it will. I think there'll be one crazy Yahoo who pulls some stuff, and when he gets arrested and gets up for 720 months and has a $10,000 bill, he's gonna learn the hard way that you don't mess with the hospital, and that word would go out.
100% agree.
Or it won't. A lot of people will be serving long sentences, or we will revisit the
Yeah.
green zone.
It's got to be getting. I mean, like I said, there's not a lot more you can do after that.
Well, I don't think I understand what I've known cities that did need those, but I've been in plenty of cities that don't. It just was common knowledge that you just don't mess with medical personnel. So
You
maybe it's a
think.
cultural thing,
Yeah.
and you would need to, and we just need to educate which is strange though.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I talked to people on both sides of the law. I won't name names. And both sides that I talked to were adamantly in agreement and supported my bill.
Yeah. So,
So-
that's, yeah.
I think it's a few bad eggs, and hopefully my bill is not needed and is sitting there and hardly ever used. If that were to happen, I would be extremely happy.
Yeah, and I believe that's why nobody really asked any questions because we all support what that bill.
And I think it serves as the first mechanism on the 5 levels of force, presence. So having this bill, they see the consequences should they follow
Right.
through with this action. It'll deter them.
And also, if for those individuals who know better, this doesn't apply to them. It will be 9 times the penalty. It's still not a good thing if you were to assault somebody off completely away from a public facility. But these wouldn't apply to that. So yeah, I am considering all sides of this, and I'm trying to make it fair. But at the same time, 2 weeks ago, the EMS was ready to strike and not perform the duties anymore. There was strong talk that could be a possibility. So I leaped into action and tried to get this bill out as quickly as possible. thankfully things calmed down somewhat since, but still, it's might as well have it in place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad you're on council.
Well, thank you. It's very nice of you to say.
Was this your reason behind running? Like, what you saw Otto's letter?
Oh no, I ran before. I ran because I actually ran because what happened at that special meeting with when Bryce took all you guys and all the about the Constitution, all that. That's what killed me. I felt there needed to be somebody who understands the law and legal procedure on the more people. All right, I know you do. More people on the council to understand that, so that some of the stuff that Bryce was trying to do would not happen again.
Yeah, no one wants to be that voice of pushback, but sometimes it's necessary.
And I just want to be in the council so that I know that as and you do push back, and I can push back with you or support you on that. I do wish I was serving more time with you as the councilman.
Oh, well, it's still a possibility in the future.
Maybe
She'll just
by
have
the
to
maybe you'll-
attend every meeting as a citizen instead.
Well, yeah, of course I will.
Yeah, she will.
And like
And
I
you know
told,
what?
and
I'm
I'll be
willing-
at that podium challenging everything you
I was
say.
about to say, I bet you
After that glasses,
$1,000
no?
that you talk more as a citizen than you
Yeah.
did as a councilman.
Hey, I spoke
I'll
when
take
it
that
needed
bet.
to be spoken, okay?
Hey, no. Oh, you did awesome. I look forward to you running and being on council. Yeah.
Thanks.
It was
Hi,
a good
Callie.
session, everyone. Hi.
Thank you. Yeah, it was.
We were just talking about what we thought of the rectum as a whole.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I
we were
don't
not.
care.
We're not.
No,
What
he
we
just wanted to
talking
get a
about?
response out of me.
Mm-hmm.
I was just saying that
Probably,
I'm
yeah.
going to miss Casey and that I'm glad that
I'm gonna miss Casey as well.
Amber's on the council.
Casey, you'll be the first person I come to when I want to buy property.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, did you ever find out about floor plans?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
What about floor plans?
The property that I showed you?
Yeah, I know.
asked you if they have, if
I
they
just don't have pricing, but yes, there's a floor plan.
Oh
that
my
you
gosh,
can use for
I
that one.
want to show you the house
Really?
that I want to get.
Ooh, I can't wait to see.
Yeah,
Do you
tell me
wanna-
the
Yeah,
pricing in
so-
private, by the way.
Yeah, break my heart in
No.
private because I feel like I'm gonna need to start slinging drugs to afford it. But
Yeah, if you want to show me, go. We can make some time.
that was a joke, people. You know,
Oh yeah, got
Oh,
that.
Thanks.
No,
just
no,
just you, Robert, just in case you missed that
Yeah,
one.
thanks for
you know?
telling me. I did it
Yeah.
right over my head.
Hello.
Yeah, and I figured it would. It's fine.
Yeah.
I need to come with you guys and fill you in on some things.
Oh, actually,
I
I
was
need to
I was
talk
just
to-
actually thinking about how many dildos I'm going to have to sling to pay for what I want.
Oh, Robert.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
I love
I know you do.
Robert's one of a kind.
I thought that was a very good council meeting.
Well, our rescue opinion.
Yeah. It's just good to see some people out.
It's nice to have meetings that there aren't. Those meetings at the beginning were crazy.
No, they were.
I'm starting to think that's why everyone showed up.
Somebody
Like
you
it,
clever
it
enough to figure
was
that out.
their reality show for the
Imagine
week or
trying to run a
something.
story like
Yeah.
that. You'd be the laughing stock of the world.
All right, now you gotta bring the drama, guys.
Now, where do I find all the scoop on the scoops?
Actually, there was drama today. I would say that
'Cause I like to read the paper.
your thing was a little bit of drama
Yay!
Oh, they good.
at your expense.
It's going to be on Rebel Radio. The scoop is turned into a talk show rather than just interview format. So the scoop is going to be a talk show.
That's insane.
How
When you
about
when
we
you do
scoop-
nothing
how,
but the
how about
right
we get the
thing.
scoop on the bail system.
It's like people will find any reason
Or
to
is that
just
too
dislike
boring
you.
for your people?
No. How about you sit down and have an interview instead? Like
Uh.
come on a talk show and you talk
It's
about
tough.
the bail system and
I'm sorry that happened to you. I really am.
Uh,
People putting
No,
words
I
in your mouth
can't.
that aren't true are the worst.
Oh yeah, I'd love to do that. And then
good.
maybe get some music.
No, it's not like people don't do that. That
Oh yeah, I do like the music.
this city is just like a
Get you some
giant game of
good music
telephone.
recommendations right there,
Oh
compare.
yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll just put those music recommendations.
Oh yeah, rumors spread quickly.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
We're gonna start
But
with
it's more
a few
so
hymns.
what they had to say about my
We
character.
have a little sing along. Is it a live audience?
No, sir.
Oh, I'd like to see.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
glad
but-
you got a chance to stand up for yourself. I didn't know any of that was happening.
Unfortunately, I don't know those hymns. I grew up in England, so but I
Yeah.
American.
Are you a heathen?
No, just
Sound like a heathen.
no. I think your hymns and hymns in England are completely different.
You never heard of how great thou art?
Nope, no, sir, I have not.
That a universal tune, boy.
Well, go to England and sing it.
Where the hell? I thought England was meant to be like a top ass country, like top of the pop
We
stuff.
just have different hymns.
First world. Hymns and hers.
We certainly have a lot of hers and hymns.
Sometimes even I get confused. Is it a him or a her?
I don't even know anymore.
I give up. Bam.
But if you'd like to come on the talk show, I'd love that.
We can do something.
Okay.
I like the people to understand how it's going to work,
Well, then that's the perfect platform.
and they can have questions, so as to alleviate their fears.
I can do a follow-up with the questions posted, and we can do another one.
Beautiful.
Sound good? Okay, I will be.
You
in touch.
fax me.
Yes, I certainly will. We can have
You have my permission,
I appreciate it, sir.
and don't be asking me again.
Did I think
sounds
I
good
walk
to me.
away or am I going crazy?
Thank you for your time,
Excellent.
Chief Justice Harris.
Mr. Johnson.
Ready when you are, Deputy Mayor.
All right. Let's use the judicial
It is
or the classroom. The
well
classroom's better.
in my soul.
'Cause people might need food from the break room.
Oh shit, it's an actual classroom.
Yeah, this is where they train, get ready for the bar exam.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so basically, what happened? I will give you the full rundown, as I feel like you deserve to know. It was Ray King that called you a power-hungry bitch, and that you are trying to privatize Pillbox. So there will be no workers. It's only local ambulances, local doctors, nurses, etc., etc. Have you ever seen an animal with rabies? How they kind of foam at the mouth and froth at the mouth?
Ew.
Yeah. If that was a human, that was how he was speaking about you. He was fuming, very angry at you. Also implied it felt like very much an attack on your character, your person. Implied, that you don't get involved in, sponsoring events, and he went off on a massive tangent.
That I don't get involved in what?
sponsoring like in other people's events. You know, like if people reach out to sponsor. He was referring to the community arts program that you hadn't sponsored a Weevil. He was just going off on you, and that's where I got it from. He also spoke to numerous other people. As the day progressed, people sort of dropped his name in and amongst conversation, and basically he expressed the same thing, that you had it out for Pillbox. So yeah, Breaking thinks you're a power-hungry bitch. And again, I can only apologize for calling you out on that, but I felt like you did have a right to know, because I felt that was unfair, and rumors do get people killed.
Yeah, because I've talked to Ray. He's come to the creamery. I've done nothing but... Ever since I was even reluctant about taking the position, I waited a week. I thought about it. I debated the pros, the cons. And then when I did hear from the director himself that Pillbox was private, that is when I looked into it. I read every inch of the Medical Act in the Constitution to confirm the exact opposite, that it was a government institution. It's one of the government agencies. We should be working together, communicating. We should have updates so that way the mayor's office can ensure the health and safety of the citizens in this city. I've never tried to walk in there and say, well, I don't like what you're doing, this is going to change. Just merely updates so that way if anything is going, like, I've heard situations where medical staff, that's why the Pomp Act is needed, medical staff are being held at gunpoint. That we don't know about this? That happened in our hospital? People are laying on the table being denied medical service, and we don't know anything. Nobody talks to us. So I merely just wanted to strengthen the channels of communication. That's all I've ever tried to do.
There is high levels of malpractice and corruption in Pillbox itself. You only have to speak to people on the street. You know, with people being left bleeding out on, you know, tables, and you know, doctors just walking out because they don't want to do it. They're just there for a paycheck. The only thing I can suggest is someone launches a full-on investigation into Pillbox. However, you don't have the general attorney, is it, that holds them accountable, or is it?
You mean the Attorney General?
That's the one. Yep, Attorney General.
That's for
who
the
holds...
LSSD.
Yeah, well, you know, I would, you know, maybe look into, since I've been in the city, Pillbox and EMS have had issues with the lack of staffing. You kind of have to go to the head of the snake there and maybe think about chopping it off. Maybe it needs a new direction.
And the only one who can make that call is the governor. They have the power to appoint and remove. That is something that I fully understand, and I would never overstep into Pillbox's territory. But as far as reviewing the efficiency of Pillbox, if they're same thing like your complaints with the LSSD, you launch something with internal affairs, no one's listening. So that's when the mayor's office wants to step in. Well, what can we do to help improve efficiency? If complaints are falling on deaf ears, people need an avenue to turn to.
Well, I mean, and again, I can only apologize about the comments that were made. But as I said, rumors do get people killed. And you will get treated differently, you know? And so I felt like that needed to be said. The communication in the city is an absolute joke.
Yeah.
And, you know, to put it on record that you're not trying to, you know, privatize it, which makes no sense, by the way.
I don't understand who that helps. Everyone would be paying for everything out of pocket. Right now, everyone's living off of government subsidized pay. Why change that?
Yep, makes no sense. When EMS are around, healthcare is free. But yeah, it's wild to me. But I felt like you had a right to know what was being said about you. And, you know, I think everyone has a right to defend themselves. So what you do with this information is completely up to you. Again, it wasn't just me that he'd had spoken to about this. There was multiple other people. I'm not going to name them. That's for them to come forward. But there was, you know, other people that he'd ranted and raved to
Without ever talking to me, like, hey, she's not sponsoring a Weevil. Oh, she must be a horrible person. Like, every month I leave out free, like every week I leave out free ice cream. I don't make any money off doing that, but I do that so if anyone's ever starving and they need food, like, how about you come talk to me before you disparage my character with no reason why? Like, even if somebody told you this, I would hope that he has the decency to talk to me before he believed it as fact.
Well, he didn't have the decency to talk to you. I've never liked the man personally. I think he's got a massive attitude issue. But yeah, I just felt like you deserved to know who was assassinating your character.
I appreciate. Thank you.
As I said, what you do with it is your prerogative. I would like my name kept out of it. However, I can imagine that's not going to happen because City Hall.
It was made on
all heard-
record at a public town
Yeah, it's
hall.
on record.
So
But yeah, I mean, as I said, there was multiple people he spoke to that day. I don't really give a fuck if I'm being honest. What's he gonna do? Refuse to treat me? He's never treated me anyway, so it's all good.
well, thank you. I appreciate your honesty. I don't take what you said as a personal attack. You were just repeating what you
really
heard.
wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I said to him repeatedly that I can't see you, the deputy mayor, doing this. It makes no sense. Like, everything I've seen you do has been for the city, and it made zero sense, which is why I brought it up to Riley and Cody, knowing that they were having a closed session, hoping they would bring it up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, they got it from me. So I was hoping that they would bring it up.
They definitely
And I
said it
hope they did.
in a nicer manner. Just some
Oh,
negative
yeah,
things
well,
about you.
Yeah.
Nothing to the
no.
extent that you just said out there.
Yeah, no, I would have loved to hear the mayor's reaction, hearing that someone called you a power-hungry bitch personally, but I'm guessing that didn't happen.
Well, I will say it's not the first time I've been accused of bitch-like behavior, so I assume it won't be the last. So that's why you just gotta
same.
hold these people accountable. You have to be responsible for what comes out of your mouth, especially if you don't take the time to do your due diligence and have all the facts.
Yeah, like me with the golf course, proving that it is not running.
Yeah, I went back and I looked into that for you. I waited a few hours. The guy never showed up.
Me too. Yep, me too. I looked at every single hole, every single bench.
Yeah, that's what I did. Every hole, I looked for it
Yep,
thoroughly. Nothing.
As I said,
so
I
the
don't
greens
bring
are open,
these things
but...
up on a whim. Like, I do my due diligence, my research. I don't bring things up on a whim. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But I
have that
appreciate you
looked
looking
into
into
for
it.
you. Yeah. Oh, and Amber said she would like to speak to you next.
Wonderful. Oh, I should just stop coming here.
No. Who's gonna tell us the honest truth?
That's a fair point. I mean, imagine if I went to radio with it, and then that was the first time you heard about it. Way worse.
That's
Way
terrible.
worse.
It just It was. I think they said his heart stopped for a bit, so they were able to get him back.
Oh,
So what, has he had a spinal fusion or something? Like what?
Not really sure. That he's in an induced coma right now, so I think they just need to see how he's going to heal, and they're just observing him for now.
Wow, okay. Oh no,
But-
how's Gerald taking it?
I haven't been able to speak to Gerald yet.
I haven't seen Gerald.
Okay.
Amber, JJ's free if you wanted to have that talk. What did I just walk into?
JJ, you busy today, buddy?
Hickory's in the hospital.
You should work here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you should work
Would you
here.
like to talk, Amber? No, thank you.
Just anyway.
I'm gonna.
He would
convince him
actually be
to.
a good city council member.
I know he
think.
would.
He would.
Trying to convince him to. Kelly, I'm gonna pass this on from Eastwood, but I think he's a piece of shit, so I would ignore it if I was you. He said that he would like you to go down to the sheriff's office so he can
Oh,
school you
shit.
on how the law works in regards to your case/complaint about
Oh, there
Bryce.
he is.
Gerald! Oh my god.
Okay. Actually, I'll take a different car. It's like the disrespect doesn't end.